Collective gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a collective message. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides give us exactly what we need to know for our collective gang. This could be for any zodiac sign. My readings are also timeless and fluid. They're general as well, you guys, okay? So take what resonates with you and leave the rest for whoever it's here for. Use your intuition to guide you towards the messages that are here for you today, okay? Please take a moment and click that like button, guys. It helps in the most tremendous way. We're on our way to 10,000, which is like wild and crazy, okay? So appreciative for you guys. For those of you who are new here, hello, welcome. Take a look around, okay? If you like my style, okay? If you can pick up when I'm laying down, baby, go ahead and click that subscribe button, especially if you've been here more than once. You might want to go ahead and do that, all right? We would love to have you. Also, click the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload. So, you guys, I think you're surprising someone. It's something about your strength. This card shocked me. This is the only card that we got coming out in the pre-shuffle. The premeditation was quite alarming. It was a little bit silent. I feel like this person is up to something. I have to be very honest. This person is feeling like you got the best of them, okay? Whenever the wheel shows up in a reading, this signifies to me a connection that there was movement, but the movement may have been toxic because it got nowhere. Like, there's no growth, right? A Ferris wheel is a mode of transportation, and yeah, you're moving, but where the fuck are you going, right? Like, where exactly are we going? Where are we heading? What does the GPS say for real? So this might be somebody who felt like this is just the way that love goes. This is just the way that connections are. This is just the way that we are. This is the way our love is, right? This is the way our love exists, and this is the way it will continue to exist. There's something about your strength, okay? I don't know if you are either in battle with this person currently or if this is past tense, as tarot is fluid, you guys. This could be something predictive of the future or something that has already occurred. But this person is quite surprised. They're shocked that you are able to hold yourself together, or that you're not questioning them about moving things further. You may have gotten tired. For the wheel to show up, this is possibly someone that you have some history with, right? An extended amount of history with, or you either fell for this person rather quickly. You may have went all in, invested all your chips, right? Placed all your cards on the table and was all in because of the potential, because of the strength of the connection, because of your emotions. Or for some of you, you may have just met this person at a vulnerable time in your life, where you were willing to move things rather quickly. They may have filled a void. And now you're just no longer viewing the situationship, the relationship, the friends with benefits, or what you guys thought was a love connection the same way. There's a bit of a bad taste in your mouth, or maybe your attraction for this connection has now changed. You're now having a different perspective. So for some of you, there may have been a extended amount of time that you wore a pair of rose-colored glasses. Don't listen now. Don't get on me down in them comments, because that's what I heard. It's the only reason why you would have stayed on this wheel here, going nowhere. Yeah, that's the only reason. Now, there is a portion of you where this person gifted you these rose-colored glasses, right? So what does that look like? That looks like, not your normal breadcrumbs, right? Like, these are big daddy, big mama breadcrumbs, okay? These are breadcrumbs that you feel like can sustain you over the course of years and years and years, right? They may even give you a half a loaf of bread. So they are putting in effort. They are planting seeds. They are doing certain things. They are speaking to certain parts of your love languages that may have had a void, like I said. So they were filling some kind of void, therefore you weren't able to see where the foundations had the cracks, okay? And now you see, okay, now you're seeing there's something extremely faded about where this connection is going and where this connection has been. So these are lessons that you had to learn, and these are lessons that this person is going to be deemed to learn themselves as well. You're going to be teaching this person a very tough lesson. They're always expecting a good outcome, is what I heard. This is somebody who always expects things to work out for them. They always expect people to be okay with them, and their lackluster effort. Now, collective. stiff. Can I ask you a question? Were you okay with it? I think you were okay with it for a little while. Okay, the breadcrumbs, that half loaf, it sustained you over a course of time. It doesn't matter how long the extent of this connection was. You stayed longer than you possibly would have if this person didn't just quite gift you in bedazzled rose-colored glasses. They handed it over on a silver platter. You were picking up what they were laying down. You quite liked it. Okay, there's no judgment. That's just the real. So things were always going to change. Nothing was ever going to stay the same in this relationship because of the foundation. It was built on a rocky foundation, you guys, okay? So this is something that this person is not understanding, okay? They definitely expect relationships to have the same cycles over and over and over again. That's what they've experienced. That's what they've witnessed in their life. They feel like that's quite normal. So we have pine cone, and that's in the reverse, right? So we have that in the reverse. Pine cones are all about potential. So you're no longer with the potential. Those rose-colored glasses, you ripped them shit straight the fuck off. You was like, bitch, I'll buy my glasses off Amazon, okay? Fuck this. You feel like it was trickery? Now, here's what I will say. Even though it might appear as manipulation, so love bombing, right? Those breadcrumbs that this person was feeding you, the potential that they were showing up with that never quite manifested. It never quite materialized. It never quite showed up. Not much action placed to the potential that you saw in this person. That wasn't purposefully done. So that is something that some of you are needing to know, as you might be blaming yourselves for not seeing it clearly. You would not have been able to, you guys. Okay, this is fated. You were supposed to learn this lesson. This is supposed to happen. This is supposed to be happening. Now, is this connection entirely over? I don't know. Okay, look, I'm not a psychic, you guys. I'm an intuitive. What I feel a great deal, however, is these lessons have to be learned in order for not only you, but them to also see where it failed. Where did the two of you fail? It failed in the very beginning when potential was on the block, right? When potential showed up on the block, busting donuts, okay, and doing backflips and somersaults all over them red flags. That's where we both of you fucked up at. So the wheel also signifies cycles, right? A loop over and over and over and over. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So that looks like to me the same arguments, the same fights, the same disagreements, the same mistakes being made, the same juncture, coming to the same things that you are unsatisfied with, right? So you're really waking up to this. So you're seeing things very, very clearly. And this is why the changes are happening. And they would have always happened because the potential that you saw in this person, they didn't see in themselves. You see what I'm saying? Now, cross watchers, you are welcome here, right? Because this is for every sign. Just place yourself where you belong in the storylines, guys. There's one person here who banked on potential. So you bet on someone's potential. And even though this person's potential was 100%, you were right. You were correct. You saw that correctly. You did. You didn't play yourself or lie to yourself. You definitely saw this person's potential. But guess what they were planning to do with that potential? Nothing. Nothing. They were never planning on starting to allow that potential to show up. No. In fact, I feel like this is something that this person always banks on. Their good outcomes are because they do have a good packaging, right? They do show up good on paper in some instances until you start reading that fine print, until you start reading the fine print. So this person has always been able to get the person that they want, get the job that they want, get the car that they want, get the loans that they want without actually being able to afford these things or people because of their potential. They get in relationships on credit. That's what I heard. So now you want to thumb through this person's actual worth, right? Their actual ability to show up. And you're going backwards, right? You're taking a good analysis over everything that has happened, the ways in which they have shown up, the breadcrumbs that you devoured that could never really quite sustain you. It is going to be important for you to not kick yourself about the things that you invested in this connection, because nothing is lost upon you. You might view it as a loss, especially for those of you who felt like you invested in the potential a great deal, right? So your time, your energy, your money, your body, but most importantly, your motherfucking time. You can't get that back. Nothing is lost upon you. You will be given that 100-fold return. This is about the lesson, guys. And please learn the lesson. Because if you don't, you know what's at the center of the reading, right? Yeah. If you don't learn the lesson, guess what? That shit comes right back around. There's no progression. There's no growth. You can't go anywhere. You have to stay in the same cycle over and over and over and over. And guess what? You might think, oh, well, this is new, right? Like, I left that person. It's all good. It's all great. No, the same lesson will show up in a different person. Same person, different face. Don't tell me that I didn't tell you now, okay? I'm trying to put you on game. I'm trying to put you on game. So let's get a little bit deeper here. Let's see what we got going on. If you are still engaging with this person to any extent, you are going to need to get very clear. Make sure those glasses are nowhere in sight for you. This person does guilt trip people. They like people to be empathetic with them. They may definitely have plenty of sob stories that get people caught up. You gotta look at the facts, okay? Not how round that ass is, okay? I'm just saying. Not how good that thing is, okay? You gotta look at the facts. Bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. Yeah. See, they're always cooking up something. This person is always cooking up a good excuse, a good sob story, a good guilt trip. They like, I could take you on many a trips on this shit. We could go on trips all day, bitch, because guess what? We don't need no gas. It ain't going nowhere. So I can give you a season pass to this motherfucking amusement park if you want to, if you really want to. And they are equipped for that. Feel like you've wisened up and your strength is either already or going to surprise this person. It doesn't matter how many cycles this has gone on, how many cycles you have felt tricked, because I do hear that. You feel like it's trickery. Whatever they be cooking up in that pot, there might be some form of a power that you felt like this person had over you or your mental space or your emotions. Okay, that's very specific. So that's more like for those of you who are like, I know that you're toxic. I know that you're no good for me, but I fucking love you. But I freaking I want you. Why? Why do I want you? Why? There are things going on in the background, okay? See, we got that 5 of Cups. This person loves to guilt trip. This person likes to guilt trip. They like to be the one in the victim space. They play the victim all the time, especially when it comes to a breakup. Okay? An unwelcome change. And the change that's unwelcomed is you removing those glasses and viewing things for what they are. Looking at the facts, looking at the numbers, bitch. Not actually letting this person get through to you with their sob story. That's going to be quite the shocker for them. It might be a great letdown for this person, especially if it's worked in the past. This is the same action that they take over and over and over. So for some of you, it could look like that conversation of what relationships really are, the cycles of love with the wheel card, right? Like relationships are work. We're supposed to, love each other. Like it takes people time to change, right? Like you're supposed to take people as they are. You're not supposed to try to change people. You're supposed to just take them. It is what it is. You're supposed to take them how they are. That's love. Bullshit. I say bullshit. We have 6 of Pentacles. So this person is looking to receive something, you guys. They're looking to get you out of timeout. They are looking to get you in your feelings, is what I feel, especially with this 5 of Cups, right? You're too logical for this person at this juncture. You're thinking too much, right? Like you're just being too smart, okay? Too analytical. They need you in your feels. They need you in your feels so that you can open up this tender love and kindness, right? Please read the last sentence on this card. Can everybody see it? Being taken care of. This is somebody who definitely looks for that in multiple ways in a relationship, you guys. And the way that they get people to do that is by showing up with just enough, right? That potential is what drives people to bump their fucking head and start pouring into this person who has nothing But the potential for them to have something is there. It is. So you did not see that incorrectly. So I definitely feel like this person wants you to blind yourself to the reality, to the facts of whatever your situation is, okay? I'm hearing the phrase, the devil is in the details. So I don't know the exact details of your situation. In fact, that's going to be different for all of you. But the general consensus of this message is you have someone here who definitely wants to continue this cycle. They may even get into their little bird brain that they want to trap you. Okay? There's something about your isolation or your ability to walk away quickly, your ability to heal, your ability to get away from them without any strings that's really bothering them. It's possibly all they can think about. See? They don't like it. They don't like that. Why? How are you able to heal? You're not upset. You're not crying. You're not down and out like me. They want you like this, blinded, sad, busted, disgusted, wondering if things will ever change, wondering if this cycle will ever end, wondering if you walked away too soon, you know, wondering if the next bitch or the next dude is going to be able to take advantage of all of the shit that you built, because it was a Build-A-Bear, bitch. You were running a Build-A-Bear. Did you get paid? I just want to know. Where are we got Six of Pentacles, but that means that you was giving away everything that you were earning from this business. You're like, girl, what business? Build a bitch, okay? Build a dude. You was out there building men, building women. You're like, girl, no, I wasn't. Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that. I'm just saying, right? All jokes aside, okay, and don't take offense to that. That was just a little kiki, you guys. You are healing now, and that's the name of the game when you act on a person's potential rather than taking them at face value. You end up having to build this person up, right? Plant seeds to let them know, hey, this is what you should do. This is possibly a good career for you. Hey, this is what we should be doing. This is how we progress things. This is how we move things. The shit is heavy as fuck, right? You're teaching them how to be a partner, but you shouldn't have to do that, is the point. And this might be the lesson in it, you guys, okay? You do have a lot to give with this Six of Pentacles, and you have been very generous with your time, your money, your energy, your love. You've been kind to this person. They are also wanting you to recognize that this person's disloyalty, okay, their betrayal, if those of you who feel betrayed, the way in which they may have broke your heart, right? There's a heartbreak here for some of you. It wasn't done purposefully. This is all they know. Now, does that mean that you then forgive them and go to and let them rock you to sleep to get back on this ride? Hell the fuck no. No, absolutely not. You are the last person on my mind before I fall asleep. Terrified. Okay? So I really feel like you rooted for this person more than anybody, more than their own family. You saw you saw this potential and you actually did something about it, but that was quite heavy now, wasn't it? Now, was it not? You shouldn't have to build a person. You should be going towards a person who's already built, and then the two of you can build together. This is also why the foundation didn't have a chance in hell, because you were definitely dealing with someone who had no lumber. You had to bring all the materials and the brains and the beauty and the ass and the heart and the love and the loyalty and the car and the house. Like, you have to bring all of it. So of course they're not going to be able to. They are scared shitless, this one. Especially for those of you who are showing a strength that they have not known from you yet. Okay, it might be quite overwhelming that you are deciding to heal and move forward, or that you're not seeing you're no longer seeing the potential the way that you used to. Okay. This person does appear to be a bit spoiled to me, you guys. Okay. There's an entitlement here. We have, I care about you. Yeah. What does love have to do with it? What does care have to do with it? What do you bring to the table? Okay. Have you acted on any of that potential yet? Or are you just allowing yourself to be enabled? We have lunar eclipse. Look, dramatic change. A shift in perception, that's you. Okay, unveiling cycles, cutting out patterns, removing toxicity, cleansing, transformation. That's lunar eclipse, you guys. So this has been a transformative relationship and or connection for you, or it will be. It's one that you're going to be able to see some of your own, you'll be able to take accountability for this. You will. And that's a beautiful thing. So accountability is much different than blaming. So please don't blame yourself. Don't do that, stink. Okay. You are going to be rewarded for learning this lesson. And blaming yourself for having to go through multiple cycles of this and not recognizing it sooner is counterproductive. It's not going to, it is going to hold up the transformation. Okay. I do feel like this person is being removed from your life purposefully. For some of you, it's for the remainder of this lifetime. And for others of you, it's temporary. You'll have to understand and, discern the message for yourself. Use your intuition to decipher which group you're in. But this is a fated and destined situation and pivotal moment for you, because not only is it going to be a transformative cycle, but I feel like this is a connection and or a lesson that has been holding back the abundance that you have moving forward. The things that you've been trying to attain, the things that you've been trying to acquire. This relationship had to come to an end. Okay. The pattern had to come to an end. See? Yeah. It's like these are lessons that are leading to a great deal of abundance for you. Okay. Whatever that abundance looks like is going to be different for all of you. There is something in particular that you have been wanting that you may have not been able to, reconcile in your mind why it's not happening yet. This is a relationship that has been a blockage. Okay. So please give us exactly what else we need to know. Spirit, what else do we need to know? Not on your level. Did I not say build a bear? Okay. We building bears. We building Barbie dolls. We building stallions. We building dudes. We building bitches. Tough lesson. Because here's the thing, right? All jokes aside, you guys, those are just jokes. Don't get down in the comments and like, girl, that's not, I'm just joking, right? I try to add a little bit of humor into what can be very, very tough life lessons, like growing pains. So just, you'll have to decide if I'm your flavor or not, okay? Not on your level. This is the lesson, okay? I feel like you have such a pure heart, and you have also had to dig certain shit out of the mud. Okay, for some of you, you have definitely leveled up in ways in life where you didn't have any help. So you're willing to be very generous in the way that you look at people where they are in life, their potential. You don't like to judge. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. But you also don't need to be taking on their lessons as your own. You also don't need to be accepting people prior to their own transformations or their own changes. That doesn't mean that you're judging them. That just means that you're protecting yourself, right? So people can have all the potential in the world and never do shit about it. So attaching yourself to energy such as that is not beneficial for you. It, in fact, acts as a blockage, and it is a lesson for you. You can still be the generous, kind, loyal, humanitarian that you are, right? You may feel like the things that you went through, you didn't have that support. You didn't have that empathy or that sympathy from people, and you want to provide that, but you have to recalibrate and readjust who you're going to decide to give that generosity to. Okay. This is an entitled individual. They would have loved nothing more than to stay in this cycle with you forever and ever and ever and do absolutely nothing about their potential. You need to help people who want to help themselves. That's it. That's all. Now I'm going over to an extended, okay? Look, I pretend I don't care. Yeah, we get it. We get it. We get it. You won't be able to pretend for long, for not for much longer. We have secret admirer in the reverse. So I do feel like there is someone else coming in. There is something else coming in. Okay, this could be a new opportunity. This could also be a new love relationship. I want to go over to an extended. We'll dig in. We're going to dig in. We're going to look at the new. We're going to wrap this up. We're going to get a time frame so that you can be prepared for when this is making a resurgence. And you can also be prepared for your new cycle and see what you need to do in order to propel yourself forward towards the things that you actually want. This very transformative energy. Okay. So without further ado, click that like button as well as the subscribe button. I'm going to put the link for the extended down below in the description box. Okay. It is an extended reading. I'm going to see y'all over there. Let's go.